You need to be told, look, it's you. It is you. You're not a hindrance on us. We don't want to replace you with anyone. I want you to progress and get good at this game so you can enjoy it. So that we can all enjoy it together.
Oh.
So that we can all get strong, do endgame content, go in PvP, go in trials, go in vet dungeons, and actually stand a chance. So that if you was to be on this game by yourself, no one has to worry about you. You could just solo it. Be like, alright, yeah, you don't need no help. We'll all squad up for like a trial or some shit, but you can do your solo shit. And if I don't have an answer to something, please just research it. But that's what makes me think, bearing in mind I'm not saying this is, but that's what makes me think that you don't care enough. Because when I wanted to find something out about this game, I went on YouTube, I went on Google, and I Googled it. Ellie is still doing that. I've sent you links upon links upon links upon links for different things, yeah. And you keep asking me the same questions of the stuff I've sent you.
Thing is, I've been meaning to watch them. I just don't watch. I barely watch YouTube.
So barely watch YouTube.
Do you have time for TikTok?
Raw.
Because TikTok's like 3 seconds each.
No.
Not to mention,
Okay,
I barely.
you just heard what you said, right?
I heard everything from.
Like you realize, right? Most of the shit I do on YouTube, yeah, is stick on a video to listen to in the background when I'm mindlessly playing a game.
You can
That's
do
still
that on
YouTube,
ESO.
though.
No, what?
That's
I
still
mean, I
YouTube.
can't because I'm in the party chat.
Oh my days.
No, because if it's something that's informational, like an actual class setup, I would need to I need to watch and listen to it. Otherwise, I won't take the information in.
Why is Yap getting banged?
Okay, then temporarily mute us while you're watching it.
Why has What? Oh.
then
Then temporarily mute us while you're watching it, and then you'd maintain the information. Unfortunately, it's easy for me to explain to Mitchell how to basically work as a stamina DPS, because we're both Dragon Knights, and now he's turned to a stamina DPS, so I can give him my exact class. I don't know about Necromancers, and I don't know about Nightblades, but I know plenty of people on YouTube that do. Like, hell, even before you go to bed, which is actually what I have been doing when I jump off the PlayStation. I put on Lucky Ghost, or Bro We Got This, or Hack the Minotaur, or basically just someone that's been playing ESO for years, and I listen to their videos while I sleep.
That's mad.
As I'm falling asleep, before I fall asleep.
That's hard.
Sometimes, their classes don't necessarily work out, but that's still a lesson that I've learned. It's like, okay, this one doesn't necessarily work out that much, but this is useful. Let me put this on my class. Let me try this. Let me run into a random dungeon by myself solo with this particular setup. See how long I last. Do I need to rely on a healer? Do I need to rely on a tank? Basically, I have a build as to where I don't have to rely on anyone unless it's an emergency. Now, obviously, running into a dungeon, especially a veteran dungeon, I need a healer, I need a tank, and I need a second damage dealer, because that's basically the content. You have to do it in a group. But as long as I'm able to hold my own, bro, I sent you the screenshot. You saw the argument that I got into with that random guy that was basically saying that I'm the help. Yet he was dying. He is a level 1,000. I only just touched 500, and I'm staying alive next to this dickhead, and he's cussing me out. I sent you the screenshot of that. He's cussing me while he's lying dead on the floor, and I'm alive. I want all of you to be at that level. Hell, I don't even need to say Ellie. Ellie's, you know what? Actually, that's the point I didn't raise. Ellie is stronger than me. She's been playing this game for less time, and she's stronger than I am. The only reason why I beat her in PvPs is because I know tactics in order to take her out. But if I didn't know that, I'd be dead. But she is actually stronger than me. She has higher damage output than me, and she has higher critical chance and higher spell penetration than me. And I didn't teach her that. She just randomly stumbled across that shit, but like, damn. So you can get to that level. And it doesn't matter what the number says on your screen. Because Ellie's a lower level compared to me, and she's stronger than I am. It's just a fucking number. But basically, level 50 and 160 is what gets you to be qualified to play certain game modes. That's all it means. Other than that, it's a number. It pretty much represents how much time you've been on this game for. The only other thing with it is that I know that certain people, you do find nice guilds in this game that are willing to help you out, but the vast majority of it, I'm sorry, I'm not even gonna lie, people on this game are dickheads. Unless you find the genuinely nice ones, and it's rare that you do, people on this game are dickheads. People aren't literally going to give you the time of day. Let's say, for example, you jumped on this game completely by yourself. Me, Mitchell, and Ellie, and Samson, all of us are offline. You jumped on this game by yourself. You tried to go in a random dungeon. You get thrown in with a level 1000. You don't pull your weight, or they see you as a low level, they're kicking your ass out immediately. Or worse, they'll laugh at you. They laughed at me, and I stayed alive for the longest. But they still laughed at me. People in this game can be dickheads.
Being magical and people. You say amazing night.
Yeah, you have found amazing and nice people. Because I found the Shadow Wolves, and we found the roleplay group.
Yeah, and now you're saying dickhead. Legit.
I'm saying that there are more dickheads on this game than there are nice people. But I'm not saying the nice people don't exist, because we found them. But I'm saying, as an example, if you was to go into a random dungeon, which basically gets you a shit ton of points, but it throws you in with random people, and they think, even for a split second, that you're not doing your role, they'll kick you out or they'll leave. Hell, me and Ellie went into a dungeon with a random person the other day, and they weren't a dickhead about it, but they literally messaged us and says, "I'm sorry guys, but your DPS is just too low," and then left. They weren't being a dickhead about it, but they told us straight, "Our DPS is too low, we're not pulling our weight," and they left.
Poor Councillor Jerick. She didn't deserve to die like that.
Doing shit with us will progress you, will get you stronger. I ain't gonna say it's gonna happen in a day. The only reason why I'm even at the level that I'm at is because I played when there was a double XP event. But you can still get to that level. It's not going to take that long.
But I'm still puzzling that out. I was working for Farrell Lupus before he was murdered.
You just need to be able to accept when you do something wrong or when you fuck up and not immediately jump to blaming something else or making excuses. If you fuck up, say you fucked up, we move on. Do better next time.
I'll mark where Councillors Valeria and Sophis were last.
Move as we move.
Convince them to take precautions. Then meet me at Councillor Jerick's manor and I'll get the city guards to come and gather the Councillor's body. She shouldn't just be left out here. Then I'll head to Councillor Jerick's manor. Like I said, it all started when I found that strange...
And the only reason why I shout, genuinely, the only reason why I shout, is when you do that negative shit, bruh. It's depressing. And by that, I mean when you're like, "Oh, I'm just gonna leave. There's no point me being here." All that shit. I hate that. I hate that. Yeah, I literally suffer from depression. I don't want to hear that noise. Because that is not what we're saying, and that makes me feel horrible. I don't think you understand. That makes me feel like a complete cunt. Because that is not what I'm saying. Because if it was, I would not be desperately trying to get you to play the game in the first place. I've already given up with Luke. I'll be 100% completely honest. Like, I'm not even saying that to be mean. But I've given up with Luke entirely regarding this game.
You can't force, yeah.
You, I haven't.
I've openly said, listen, there's so many games I want to play, but I still want to play this. You know, throughout the whole day, yeah, I've been planning to play other games, but my mind was telling me no. But my body is telling me yes. ESO.
Because what you might not know is when you put yourself down, you put all of us down as well.
And level
When you
up.
start doing that negative stuff, you make Mitchell go, oh man, see, this is why I didn't want to. This is why I don't want to play the game. Because nobody can stop bickering. Because nobody can stop fighting. Because this, that, this, that, this, that. And then Mitchell doesn't want to play the game. Then he goes on NBA. Then that means we're down 2 players. And then I feel disheartened. And then I'm like, okay, I don't want to play the game. Then Ellie's by herself. Then Ellie gets pissed off. And she's like, I don't want to play the game either.
I don't see nothing wrong
It's not even just with this game. It's literally with
with a
any game
little
that you've done that on.
ESO. I don't see
COD,
nothing wrong.
friggin' Warzone, this, GTA, any game that requires
I don't
teamwork.
see nothing wrong with a little ESO. I don't see nothing wrong.
I will literally genuinely have pride in seeing that all of my group members are powerful, unstoppable motherfuckers that don't need help.
Now I don't think you do. Be
Singing
wanting
inspirational music.
do you? Oh
Do you know what would be
yeah.
better? Do you know
I'll
what would be better?
take your ass,
While I'm saying all
baby.
this, if he just started going, I'm
Take
that
your
little
ass.
bit of hope when my back's against the wall, yeah, man. I'm the world's greatest. You can fucking do it, yeah. I'm that oh, well, a deep blue sky, somebody's broken heart, and wash